Okay, we are going to work on multiplying decimals now. So when we multiply decimals, it's a lot like multiplying whole numbers. There's just a little bit of a difference. So let's say that I have 2 and 35 hundredths, and I'm multiplying it by 1 and 6 tenths. So whenever I multiply decimals, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to pretend like the decimals aren't even there. I'm going to multiply them as if they were whole numbers. And so I'm going to imagine that those decimals are not there. So we do the same thing we do as always. We do our factor of 6 multiplied by all the numbers on top. So 6 times 5 is 30. Drop my 0, carry my 3. 6 times 3 is 18. Plus 3 is 21. Carry my 2. 6 times 2 is 12. Plus 2 is 14. So that's my first row of work. Now I'm done with that 6. And so when I look at my work down here, I know that there's no more things left in the 1, so I'm moving over to the tens. So then I have 1 times 5 is 5. 1 times 3 is 3. 1 times 2 is 2. I know that multiplication is repeated addition, so now I'm going to add those numbers. So I have 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 1 is 6. 3 plus 4 is 7. And 2 plus 1 is 3. Now, here's where the decimals come back into play. What I have to do now is I have to look back at my original two numbers and see how many decimal places the decimal was moved over in each one. So for this number, my decimal is moved over 2 spots. And for this one, my decimal is moved over 1 spot. So I put those together. 1, 2, 3. So my decimal is moved over 3 spots. So when I solve this answer down here, I move my decimal over 3 spots. So it would start here and it would say 1, 2, 3. So my decimal point would lie right there where it would be 3 and 76 hundredths. I could put that 0 on there, I could take it off. When we add a 0 at the end, it really doesn't change the value of the decimal. So it would be 3 and 76 hundredths. So let's look at one more. Let's say I have 1 and 32 hundredths times 4 tenths. And I'm multiplying that. Again, I pretend like the decimals aren't even there until the end. So 4 times 2 is 8. 4 times 3 is 12. And 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 is 5. Everything's been multiplied, so now I count my decimal spots. I have 1, 2, 3. So there's 3 decimal spots. So 1, 2, 3. My decimal point goes right in front of the 5, which would be 528 thousandths.